righty, hello.
Okay.
Welcome to Art Therapy Thursdays.
All right. So
This is Bima's Craft Corner, and I'm Bima, better known as Els. And today we're doing art therapy. Normally I would work in
anything else I can try to assist you
my
with today,
book,
Spencer?
but I'm kind of running low on pages, and it's getting pretty thick. So I'm thinking today I'm going to work on canvas. Now, if you want to know how to alter a book, there is a video at the beginning of the playlist for Altered Book that's going to tell you how to do this, because you have to go through and rip out pages and stuff in order to make room to put all of this stuff in there. So if you want to do that, you can always go and check that out. Hello, Rudy. Hello, Jersey. But today I'm going to be working on a canvas. I don't do it often, but you know. So I'm going to pull up something to protect my desk. Oh, let me get, go. Some paper to protect my desk. And I'm going to be doing some painting and stuff. So let me grab a cup of water and I'll be right back. All right, let's start with the base coat.
Something basic.
Okay. How about a paintbrush? I have one of those. Okay. Alrighty. So, how's everybody? I'm going to take my behind over to the Home Depot here soon. I need some sea sponges. And those are cheapest at the Home Depot. So I pre-gessoed so I could just start working. Hey, Red. Well, we're going to need more paint. I have always found that more paint is better than less paint because then you don't get those weird brush marks. And give yourself nice long strokes. Yeah, a hair in there. Let's get rid of that. I picked it up and then immediately put it right back on the canvas. There we go. Okay. All right, I'm going to let that dry. Before I go into my second color. So how's everybody doing? I did get the email and I sent you back an email because I had some questions about it. All right, I'm going to hit this with dryer just to speed the process up. I apologize. Okay. So, also, it rained here today. It doesn't do that often, so it's kind of weird when it does, you know, because it doesn't. So it was kind of weird that it rained, but it rained. I mean, we had hail and everything. We don't get that here. Like, it never rains in Nevada. It doesn't. It just doesn't. So it was kind of weird. But it rained like crazy. Okay. Alrighty. Kind of like it. I think it needs more color though. Needs more color. don't know what color. It needs, excuse me, Dovey. Here. Let's see. Okay. Okie dokie. Needs you know. Needs a little depth. You know, just sometimes you need a little depth. This needs a little depth, a little warmth. All right, I'm pretty happy with that. All right, so I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to clean this stuff up. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Okay, so I like to keep, I like to keep my supplies as clean as possible. There we go. So good. Okay. So we're just waiting for that last color to dry. It's almost dry. So I'm not going to push the issue. He's like, no, I'm staying with mommy. Okay. So, I'm not going to worry about the edges on this because I'm probably going to put it in a frame. I don't know. We'll see how it turns out. Y'all know what I mean. Okay, so now I want to add stuff. Let's do this. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, this one and that one are the same, so let me put that away. Let me see. What do we got? This is a Victoria, and again, I do own the file. And I ordered it from Temu so they could print it for me. So let's see. Kind of like that. That. Yeah, it rained like a crazy person. I called Michelle. I was like, she's like, why are you calling me in the middle of the day? I was like, I'm going to share my rain with you. She's like, oh, wow. Holy crap, it's raining. Then there was hail. We don't get hail. You know, we just don't. So I'm thinking I might want to do these. Let's work with this. But I do like the lace background, and I'm going to lose that. So let me grab some lace. All right. So something wide that's going to show underneath, or at least that, you know, we can put on one side that we like. Not vintage. I don't like to use vintage on a canvas. That is a nice scallop in there. Let's take a look and see if we like that. Grab the scallop out of the bottom. Ooh, I do. I like that. Okay, we're going to use that. And we're going to use these. I'm going to trim these out. I'm going to use my paper trimmer. All right. So, what's the world like in your part of the country there, Red? What's going on? Is it raining? Because I know it's raining like in most of the country right now. My son, who lives in Wichita, his yard flooded yesterday. He's like, it looks like, you know, a river in my front yard, like a rice paddy. My grass is just slowly floating away. Rainy. Yeah, it's so weird. Like it's raining everywhere. Okay. So we have these, which we're just going to ink real quick. It's like wet everywhere. Okay, I'm going to get some heavy glue out. I'm going to glue this on this side. To the back of this over here. And then I'm going to glue the whole thing down. I don't know where I'm putting it yet, but I'm going to do it. I like art therapy because it lets me play in ways that I normally wouldn't, you know? And sometimes you just want to play, you know? Rainy yesterday in the morning here, then it was sunny and 86. Yeah, that's Texas. I have a friend, good friend, that lives in Texas, um, sort of down by the Gulf there. And she's always telling me, oh, we woke up this morning, it was supposed to be beautiful, and then it rained. Oh. I think the weather in Texas, especially eastern Texas, the eastern coast, is kind of like England, you know? Like, I'm going to rain, I'm going to rain, I'm going to rain. No, I'm not. What a beautiful sunny day. No, it's not. Nope. But rain here is definitely out of the ordinary, you know? I forgot to ink that one. And I almost forgot to ink this one. It's okay. I will get that one inked. Just use a card. There's a way of doing it, as I forget to ink things all the time. So far, it's different. Hotter than hell, right? You're welcome to Vegas. It's hotter than Satan's cooch here. Yeah, and it's supposed to be like in the hundreds next week, like all week. We get to have 101 for my birthday. Yay! I love air conditioning. Seriously. All right. So we put some lace on there. That's unusual. What else? I don't know. How about putting the lid on the box straight? Okay. All right. Now what? I don't want to use those. No. This needs a thing. Okay. Let me get this out of my way. Or just throw all that stuff on the floor. That's fun too. Yeah. And just throw a bunch of stuff on the floor because it seems like a good idea. Whoa. No. 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 Maybe. Possibly. Okay. Let's see if there's anything in here we like. Probably not, but I'm going to look anyway. I don't know. We're going to look at those, and then we're going to look at these. And I like these better because they're like watercolor, but I can't get them anymore because they're from Temu. Okay, I like this better, so we're going with these. I don't know. We'll see. I'm afraid if I put that down, it's just going to be too much white. All right, we're using the clear. I hate clear stickers, but there is something to be said for being able to actually see your background without any white stuff behind it. Hi, Tammy. Okay, I like that. No, that would be too much. That's like one step too many. You know what I mean? Maybe. I don't know. All right, I don't get that out of the way. What else? What else do I want to do? Let's put something on here that says something. Yeah? Okay. No. They're snarky comments. That's why I said no. Okay. Here, let's see. Snarky words. We don't want snarky words. No. We want something polite. Yeah, sure. Why not? No, I don't know. No, I'm not going black and white. I'm just looking color now, and I'm thinking to myself, no. No, I don't like any of those. Nope. You're always late. It's okay. We forgive you. You're never late here. Nope. Nobody's ever late here. Especially to art therapy. Okay. I'm going to get out my Terry papers. I'm going to take this part off. Save that for later. We may want to use it. Let's ink this and see if we like it. I may not. You never know with me. I may get it on there and go, ew. I hate it. Yeah. Ew, I hate it. Okay, that was not a good idea. Didn't work for me. What else can I do to this? What do I want to do? I don't know. How about words? I like random. I don't like straight lines. So I'm just going to cut that kind of that way. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's not what I'm looking for either. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now we're gonna hold it there for a minute and see if we like it. We might fall in love with it later. Never know. Let's see. Might like one of these better. All right. I think I'm going to use one of these. Hey, Patty Ann. Patty Ann's always late. It's just the way it is around here. Everybody's always late. We don't care. Nobody's ever late. They're just differently timed. You know. Timed differently? I don't know. All right, let's take this piece that we didn't like. And let's take this. Give it some ink. Put some glue on here. Because yes, it's a sticker, but I don't trust stickers. I just don't. We're going to put that on there. like that. And then take that off right about there. Oh, okay, now we'll link that.
Hey, John, this is Mike with Cox Business.
And then we have this one edge that we have on here that's
How
not.
are you doing today, kind sir?
I'm gonna have to use the deck work. It's too small to cut it. And I should have moved it over, but I didn't. So I'm gonna use the deck work.
Cable modems, cell towers,
There.
100 gig lines going down, you know, those fiber seeking backbones that are out there. Yeah, fun time. So, hey, speaking of outages, I got your ticket across my desk. Looks like everything's up and running.
All right.
Can you confirm on your end? Do you have remote?
See, now I like that better than I liked this,
Right.
because it's just too in your face.
Go ahead.
So we're gonna put this
I'm
back
trying
in
to
here.
look in to see what it was that they had to do to fix it. Some sort of power module needing to get replaced.
It needs something,
So,
probably some
the
washing.
whole node to go down? Yeah. So,
Probably some washing.
all right. Awesome. In that case, with your permission, all right, to move forward with closing this here ticket? Such a pleasure. I really enjoyed speaking with you, sir. I thank you for using Cox Business Technical Support. You, kind sir, have yourself a fantastic week. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bye-bye.
These are a little tricky because I'm putting it on paint and canvas. So maybe make sure that I get it all stuck down properly. It needs more than that, though. Let me get out the rest of these. Hey, now. All right. Well, we could dump it on the desk. That's always a good thing. All right. Purple. What do we have in there? Green. Flutterbuys. All right. We have some flutterbuys. Kind of like this one. And I certainly like this one.
Why? I hear you. You don't have to bark so loud. I hear you.
Okay, here. Let me help you guys out. Here. And that. Go here. Copy. And that is Tammy's channel right there. Go ahead and scurry on over and everybody subscribe.
Are you done?
Anything for you guys.
Go on.
You know that. I really like this. I know that there is no butterfly in nature that looks like this because it's way overcolored, but I like it anyway. It's like I know there's nothing that's perfectly square in nature, but you know. It needs more. Yeah. We're going to cut this guy out. And he is going to be going that way. I don't know why I chose a pink background for this. It's not even pink. It's flesh tone and taupe. No, he doesn't have to antenna anymore. Let me see if I can get those on there. Ah, there we go. Much better. Oh, he has antenna. Thank you, ladies. Thank you so much. You know, if we don't support each other, our creativeness here will disappear. You know? How about a blue one? We all know there's no such thing as, you know, a bright blue butterfly, but what the hell? Of course, the ones I like are all covered by flowers, and I don't like flowers on my butterflies. So I'll take this guy. I am not going to fussy cut all those flowers off. I'm crazy. I ain't that crazy. How about a cricket? Do we need a cricket on here anywhere? I don't think so. Would be cute though, wouldn't it? So the reason I use a lot of rub-ons is because I can't paint or, you know, marker or, you know, I have none of those skills. I can watercolor. That's about it. Pretty good at that. And I'm pretty good at building things. But I'm not very good at, you know, I know my limitations, you know? I think it needs something up here. I know my limitations. Ooh. This guy right here. You've had it for 6 years? You should talk to Michelle. Oh my God. That woman has all of them. She's got a Brother ScanNCut. She's got a Cricut. She's got them all. She's got like 4 different regular hand crank die machines. She doesn't use any of them. She's got a cinch machine that's never even been out of the box. I'm going to go up there and spend a week and just make her play with all her toys. She'll think it's fun. I'm coming up right until I tell her she's got to play with all her toys. Then she'll be like, no, don't come. Don't come here. No, no. Okay, let's see. Nothing steampunk. No, we don't want anything steampunk. Why do I even have this sheet? I don't know. Nothing there. It looks pretty. Well, Michelle has a crafting dungeon. There's basically like a studio apartment, I guess you could say, in her basement. And that is where she keeps all of her crafting supplies and her bed, because she likes to take a nap. She's a bed down there. And you know what this needs? I know what it needs. Hold on. I'm going to get them. And so she cracks me up because there's like all her stuff is down there, but it's all half of it's still in the packages. This needs water drops. That's what this needs. All right. So we're going to put out some water drops. I'm going to get my wax pen. It's here someplace. There it is. And we're going to add some water drops. Wrong glue. You want to add water drops, you better use a better glue. Not that this is a bad glue. It's Mark Glitter glue, and I love Mark Glitter glue, but I need something a little stronger, a little bit more body. Let's close up the ink. Before I forget, it's still open tomorrow. Yes, that can happen. Let's see. I'm going to have to use a thicker frame for this if I decide I'm going to frame it. You never know if I'm going to frame something. Come on. Flip over. Thank you. Okay. Where did I put that glue? Right there. Just needs water drops, you know? I don't use these that often. I do love them, but I just don't use them that often, you know? Well, if you want to know where it is, where the glue dot is, just look for the string. Come on, flip over. I need you flipped. Thank you. Let's put a nice big one over here. And a little one there. And one here. I think we need one over here. Put a nice big one over there. Hey, KK. You're cleaning your room? This, well, it's art therapy. Normally, I would be doing work in my art journal, my altered book. But today, I just felt like doing a canvas, you know? I can torture my husband with this. See, I do this kind of stuff, and then I go over there and I give it to him, and then he has to put it on his desk. So he ends up with, like, my art all over his desk. Love you, baby.
Love you, dear.
All right, so these are water droplets. That's what they're technically called. And so they look like little drops of water on the canvas. Love it. Got to get them put back in the bag now, though. That's okay. We can do this. My wax pencil. This thing, I love. I love it. It's my favorite, second favorite tool. My first favorite tool is my cutter because I love the sound of it, you know? Shoop. There's one more hanging out there. Come on, get in there. Get static going. My little dewdrops. Okay. Put this away. Let's get a link. Copy. Pasty. That's KK, guys. Go ahead and sub to her too. Let me see. Is there anybody else in here that's new? I don't think so. Oh. So I got to offset these clear stickers. So what I will probably do is go over the whole thing with some kind of a sealer, but I want to let everything dry first because this glue is still wet on those. Do, 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 do. I don't know if I want to add some glittery stuff to this. I don't like glitter. We all know this. I hate glitter. That doesn't mean I don't want to use something glittery, like, you know, solid glittery. We're all gray. We need to be blue. No. If I put in a link, you can go sub. I don't know where all my mods are tonight. Nobody's here. They all left me. Well, I know Carla's asleep because it's late for her. So she probably got home from work and went to sleep. And then Michelle is probably working in the garden. All right, I kind of like it. It needs something. I just don't know what it needs. But, I'll look at it occasionally and go, And then I'll go, yep, that's what it needs. And I'll figure it out. So, how the hell is everybody doing? I got to still ink this. So let me grab my brush because I didn't ink that one. And it's the only one I didn't ink. And I need to get it inked. Where's my card? Here's my card. Here's my inkies. All right. So we're going to get that edge inked. It's not going to be a perfect inking, but it'll be an inking. Way better. Okay. This side. See how that works. The card up against it and just ink onto it. And then we're going to do this bottom piece. That's the scary part. Here we go. There. Now it's inked like everybody else. This one needs a little more ink right there. Okay. Because I screwed up, forgot to do it originally. Yep, I'm a screw up, which apparently I am a lot. Let me just clean this brush real quick. There, all cleaned up. Yeah, Abercroft and you jumped. Well, honey, if it's too late for you, then tell them that. So, yeah, I'm just going to kind of think about what, if anything, this needs. And I don't know. I think it needs something here. I don't know. I'm going to look. I'm going to figure it out. It might need something.
Hey, Dominic, this is Mike at Cox Advanced Technical Support, calling on a recorded line. How you doing today, kind sir?
No.
Oh, can't complain
Like
too
that.
bad. It's another fun-filled day, my friend.
No.
So I got a fun one for you.
You're going to pull out all the orange ones and send them to somebody in a happy mail.
I got your internal ticket number here, 1162-63350.
This one's small. That's the one. That's the one. Okay.
Well, last notes I got is you guys were dispatching out to check layer
2 cigar boxes? Dang. That's a lot of work.
From saying ETA was 2:45.
That's a lot of work. I usually do them one at a time.
So once I got the ticket, I logged into it. I'm seeing our handoff equipment up and past the 2-way. Can you confirm
Okay. See, yeah, it needed something right
All
there.
right.
That's what it needed. Might need something down here too. I'm not sure. But for now, that's what
So
it
if
needed.
you're all good, all right, for me to go ahead and move forward to closing this here ticket then?
So make videos. Make videos.
All right, man.
Do you guys
really
want more
appreciate
Dollar
it,
Tree
buddy.
projects? Because I have some
Anything
coming
else I
up,
might be able to
but
assist you with
like
today,
not
kind sir?
huge ones.
It can be, man.
But
and
I
got a whole
do,
lot of
and
things to
I
do
could
out
also do
here
more
for
Hobby
you.
Lobby dupes.
All right, buddy. Hey, you have yourself a fantastic weekend, kind sir. All right, thanks. Bye bye. Yep.
We're going to be doing one. It's coming up, I think. I can get you a date. Yeah, this one doesn't come up till August. But we're going to be doing one using the Dollar Tree mica powder. We'll be doing one of those. That's a fun one. I had a good time doing it, except the glitter. I didn't like the glitter. Oh, that's a good price. If I go to the pipe shop here where they sell them, yeah, they want like $6 a box. But, you know.
For what?
Cigar boxes.
Oh, yeah.
But I live in Vegas, you know. Everything has that entertainment tax on it. I don't want to be entertained by it. I just want to paint it and do stuff to it. Mean stuff. Dollar Tree, Dollar Tree. So I wore my new glasses for the first time today. I'm not exactly sure I like them. But I got to wear them to get used to them. So, no. Okay, I'm quite happy with this, actually. It's not bad. Yeah. Okay. All done. Oh, wait. I forgot. Got to put the date on it. Okay, there we go. All done. I kind of like it. In a weird kind of way. There's some glue strings, but I'm getting rid of those. And put the whole thing in a frame. And then give it to Hubbard. And then he's obligated to put it on his desk someplace. And I know he's over there right now groaning internally. Oh. Well, Tammy, you should do the monthly. We do a monthly challenge here. And for the month of June, let me grab what it is. And I'll tell you. For June, we have 2 items. So what it is every month I put in 2 items. One is a standard item that we use all the time. The other one is not so standard. You may have used it in the past, but it's not so standard. So this month's 2 items, and you can do and or. So you could use both of them. You do 2 separate projects, or you could use one of them. It's entirely up to you. This month's 2 items are an envelope and or a feather. That's this month's. Sorry for what? Ain't no thing. You can put anything you want in my chat. I don't care. I am never going to be monetized. I don't ever want to be monetized. I prefer to have everybody who comes in here be able to be who they are and not have to censor anything. Yeah, you could use those. The whole purpose is for you to use something that you don't normally do. Get out of your comfort zone. We do a challenge every year. This year it's 12 challenges, and each one of them, like one year we did single signature journals that had themes. Every month was a theme. Then we did one year we did it depended on what was on we had like a prompt and an item you had to make with it. So like it might be the color blue and a tag, or it could have been use tissue paper and you have to make an ATC. So all of those. Well, refresh, girly girl. So, and then this year, our challenge, last year we did ATC cards, and it was a different topic every week. So we made 52 ATC cards. And then this year we're doing mystery item crafting, which is like something that you wouldn't normally use, add it to your crafting, do something with it. So for this month, it is an envelope and or a feather. Do whatever you want with it. We've had Q-tips, we've had cotton balls, we've had stencils, we've had envelopes, we've had just all kinds of stuff. And it's just random things. I have a list of stuff, little cards and everything, and I pull 2 every month. And, it's random. You can do anything you want with it. So that's that. Yeah. And that's the thing. But there are people out there that like they have never touched a Q-tip and said, what can I do with this other than, paint? So, we play each month with different things. And next year, I haven't worked out the challenge for next year, but we'll have another one because we have one every year, just something different every year. I know you did every single one. Like you did all 52 cards. I have all 52 of mine up there. I have them above my desk. Also, if you're subscribed to my channel and you want to do that, here is my email address. Let me grab the link to the video. And, if you don't know the answers, it's okay to guess. Let me grab this link. Copy. Pasty. There we go. So there's the link. So what you need to do is you can't text this to me. You can't instant message it to me. You must email it Okay. And there's 5 questions. I think it's 5. So you have to watch the whole video to get all the questions. Yes, 5 questions. Answer the 5 questions. Take a guess if you don't know the answer. But answer the 5 questions and then guess. Let me grab it. And I'm going to narrow this down for you guys, okay? I'm going to tell you this. There's more than 1,000 of them. Guess how many buttons are in my bag? My bag of buttons. There's the count right there. If you can guess how many buttons are in my bag, the closest person without going over is going to win a brand new copy of Edith Holden's Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady. I got a brand new copy sitting here that I'm going to give away. I will gut it for you if you want it gutted, and I will do the signatures for you if you want the signatures. Oh, just go read the questions because they're stupid. I can tell you this. One of them is, what is my cat's nickname? And everybody's heard me call him something. So, but you basically, you're just answering the questions to show me that, you've watched the video and you can guess at the answers. And what really matters is your guess on how many of these are in here. And I'm telling you, it's over 1,000. So, Christine, change your guess, babe. So change your guess. If you've guessed less than 1,000, change your guess. Ooh, that one's cute. It's like a Dalmatian button. Yeah. So this fills a box, 3/4 of the box, and the box is 10 by 9 by 5. Yeah, 10 by 9 by 5. So that's a lot of buttons. So you just have to guess that. All right. Saturday, 3 o'clock my time. That's 3 o'clock Pacific, 4 Central, 4 Mountain, 5 Central, and 6 East. Live sale. We did weigh it at one point, and I will do it again. So you must be a subscriber. You have to watch the video. Give me the answers that you think for the 5 questions, and then give me a guess for this. It weighs 2 pounds, 5.5 ounces. There's metal buttons, there's glass buttons, there's wood buttons, plastic buttons. There's even shell buttons in there. So so that is there. Also, my Patreons. If you're in my Patreon, the pre-sale list has gone live as of today. So you can go in there and look at that and see if there's anything you want. You can instant message me privately, not through the group. Instant message me privately or email me and let me know what you want, and we'll get that pulled for you. Also, if you've been a member of my Patreon at the top tier for more than 3 months, and I think that's like 5 people. I have these little cards. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 5 people. that are going to be getting their quarterly projects for free. And the quarterly project is, we're going to be doing these tall, skinny journals. And you're going to get some printed digitals and stuff that go with it. You also get some trim. You're going to get some labels and a whole bunch of other types of trims and things that you can use to decorate. Plus, it's like, it's a live, but it's a private live. Only the people that purchase it or are Patreons that get it for free are in that live. And we do that one privately. We usually do it on Facebook, but we'll move it over to StreamYard if we need to. And there's also a add-on kit for it. There will be kits available in the sale on Saturday. And Hubbard's going to be with us Saturday. Yay!
Yeah. In the other room,
Patty Ann, it's at the Scaventurist level. And I'm pretty sure you get yours for free this month. Let me check. No, you're not on there. So yeah, if you've been there for 3 months, that would be the beginning of March, April to May to June. So if you have been in the beginning of March, you will get yours for free this quarter because you get a free kit every quarter. Okay. And a private live with me. And we just sit here and, we craft. Last time it was me, Carla, and Michelle. Some other people couldn't show up. And Sandy was there too. And we were on for like 3 hours just shooting the shit and crafting. So, but it's a great little kit. It all comes pre-cut, pre-scored. You don't even have to think about it. And then, I just give you the basic assembly and then we work from there. Is that everything? Yes. So if you've been a member of my Patreon at the Scaventure level for 3 months prior to the quarter, then you get your quarterly kits for free. So, like if you join today, you'd get the next quarterly kit for free. There's quite a few benefits actually to being part of the Patreon. Just the, at the bottom, the yard sale shopper, that's what you are. You get a welcome letter and I give you a gift. I've got some different gifts that I send out. And then the thrifter at $5 a month, you get your welcome letter and gift, and you get a percentage off in my store. Estate buyers, they get the gift, a Happy Mail quarterly, and the percentage off. And then the treasure pickers at $15 a month, they get live streams, 5% discount in the shop. They get the welcome gift, and they get early sale access. And then, of course, the top tier, they get the early sale access. Quarterly project kits come free after the first 3 months. They get a monthly private group live with project demos. They get welcome letters and gifts, and they get a 10% discount in my shop. So it's kind of a good deal. It's never going to go up. I'm never going to change the pricing. Cheap. Because I don't believe in having people support me. And the money that I earn, like each subscriber that I have at the top, at the 2 top tiers, at the $15 tier and at the $20 tier, those for a year pays for a full day of me being on a Scaventure. So that covers gas, hotel, and food for a day, plus shopping. So the more subscribers, more Patreons I have, the further I can go. That's the deal. Cool. But that's it. So if you're new here and, I have not offended you, then subscribe because I will eventually, and you want to be around for it. What else? Check out I was looking for that. The Peridot. Check out the community tab or the post tab or whatever they call it now this week. And also my Facebook group. They both have this fantastic list on them that tells you all of the journals and, all the projects I have coming out. We do have a free folio class in July. It's a folio journal class for beginners. And I don't think I have one handy. Here it is. It's going to be really cool. So it's going to be a free class, and it's going to be making this folio journal. It's 3 parts, so, you can watch it at your leisure. And so that's going to be coming up next month. What else? But it gives you my whole schedule. It tells you what days we play games, when we have art therapy, when we have the craft with me's, when we have a sale, if we have what my weekly videos are. And let's see. June 6th, craft with me to be announced. I think I figured that out. It's going to be envelopes or something. So book pages and envelopes, I think. So that's all that. What else? Check out my Ko-Fi. There's some free digitals over there. And you can go buy my Patreon. If you can't afford to be a Patreon, that's fine. Just going in and signing up for the free 1 week tells me that you support what I do here on the channel, and that means a lot to me, okay? And quite a few of you have done that. And I go in there and I look, and it tells me, hey, you have a new member. And I look and I go, cool. Because, I like that. I need that, I need that admiration. No, I'm kidding. Really, I'm kidding. But that's it. That's all I have. Listen, until I see you again, remember that I'm live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 7, 8, and 9 across the country. And I am live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday mornings at 10:15, 11:15, 12:15, and 1:15 across the country. And you can catch a video at least once a week. Pre-recorded video. That's it. That's all I have until I see you again. Stay hydrated, stay cool, and stay well, my friends. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, Brian. Bye, Brian.